All right, dude. Do you know what this is?
It's a mini bike.
It's a mini bike. It's just like a little motorcycle. All motorcycles work the same, basically. Okay. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna take it all apart. Okay. Because we want to paint the frame. This part right here is called the frame. Okay. It's the frame that holds everything together. It's what you mount the engine to, the seat, everything mounts to the frame. Okay. And it's the same on any motorcycle. So we're gonna take the fenders off, seat, take the engine out, take the wheels, tires off, and then we're gonna clean this up and paint it. Okay. There it is. Yeah, we gotta sand everything.
Cool.
Everything orange. It's a little wet down there yet. We're gonna hit it with a rag. Bless you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Carrie got us put it on there. Oh, keep going. You're gonna want it to run though. Oh, see that? Notice how it's running? See that? We don't want that. Well, there it is. 1970 something Mini Mate. Little Indian Mini Mate.
Selling weed at recess. From the lean house straight to the strip club. About to get a pipe, I'm trying to sip up. Nigga out of pocket, get his bitch fucked. All I fuck with is gangsters and C's. It's about time they find out.
So we went out and bought a bone stock Coleman RB100, which is supposedly a 100cc. We did all the speed mods and stuff like you see on the YouTube videos, and they're all, oh, I got 35 mile an hour. Well, I don't weigh 90 pounds, so she only got about 20 mile an hour. Maybe the 22 on a slight slope. But so we got this, and we're gonna put this here engine in it. This is already been governor removed and disabled the oil sensor and fancy exhaust on there, Predator 212. So we're going to put that into this mini bike right here. So we'll show you everything we're working on here in the mini bike garage. We got one vintage frame with the old school lever brake. This one's getting ready to get a new engine in it, which we have over there. Then we have this white one, which is a little Indian Mini Mate, which is super cool. We found this one online, painted it white. This is a 3-horse motor. We got pretty much total restore on this one. It's got brand new everything going on. New seat. These seats are pretty awesome right here. New wheels, all that good stuff. Street tires coming, but this is only a 3-horse, but we did take the governor out and all that stuff. And put it in there. So we have this engine, that engine, and then this is the old Curtis we took out of that one. And then, so we're gonna have this engine left over. And here in Michigan, you can only ride these things on the road if it's 50cc or less. So we're gonna cut some vinyl and put some 50cc right there, maybe right here too, on the frame. Some little something that says 50cc on all of them, so that we don't get messed with by the police, you know what I mean? All right, so we got the engine out. On most cases, the 212s, the Hemi version anyways, is gonna hit right here with the cover for the carburetor. So I'll show you what we did. I seen a video where a guy cut it out, and that's where I cut it, right here. It's on an angle with a pair of tin snips. So supposedly that's where that bar goes down and touches right here. So hopefully this is enough. We might have to cut a little bit more out, but we'll see. All right, when putting the 212 in here, like I said, we cut the plastic there, which worked really well, okay? In order to get it to line up right, you gotta flip the clutch. Of course, run it like that. I didn't need any shims, that's just as far in as it went. So usually we'll shim these out to make this perfect, but as you can see, there's enough room to get it tight. So we should be good there. Hopefully this works out, but you gotta drill your own holes. So what I did was I cut a pencil like this so that you could stick it, whoops, stick it in these holes and mark where it needs to be drilled. You need to basically do this here where I cut a hole right here to this thing. Well, here it is. We got the 212 in there. We had to do a little fabricating, you know, the holes. We got those in there. I did end up shimming the clutch, as you can see. The clutch, we can just put it on there. I do have the one with the set screws and the 3/4 bore. We got it as straight as we could. I think it looks pretty good. We're nice and straight down there. Everything looks good. I did have to put a different chain guard on there, or chain glide. It's also the tensioner. When you move this back, it tensions the chain. So this one had a lot bigger diameter, and I needed one with not so much. Okay, right in here, right there, is a plastic piece. It's the throttle, basically. It's a little bitty plastic piece of crap. So what I'm gonna do is we'll drill a hole in there with this really, really short drill bit. And that's where I'm gonna put the cable through, and then I'm gonna put a cable stop on the end of that. And I should be able to just zip tie that sucker right here, and we should be rocking. I think that'll be enough to do it. All right, let's see if we can get right in here. But what I did is I drilled a hole into the little plastic thing right here and stuck the wire through there. So, and then now I'm gonna put what's called a wire stop or a cable stop on there. I got this off of the old throttle lever assembly from this engine, which is the perfect size. You stick the cable through there, put the screw down, and you're done. Figured I'd show you what I did here. I just took the throttle cable, zip tied it to the top of the air filter cover, and then put a cable stop on the end there, and that's it. It works great, pulls, goes back, and I took a spring from the other, you know, the throttle linkage that was on there before, and just came around here, drilled a little hole right there, and it pulls it back real nice. So super easy to get the throttle on there. The brakes on this thing absolutely suck. Well, welcome to the Mini Bike Works. This is a used one we bought. We've been slowly fixing her up. We put the old engine back in because I think it's fine. But we removed the governor and all that good stuff. We rewrapped the seat. I did find some cool old vinyl that we were going to wrap the seats with, which is this stuff right here. This smart metallic, but I don't know. We ended up liking this one better. It just, I don't know, it looked better. We had some 2-inch foam, just kind of wrapped it around, stapled it underneath, no big deal. So we got this air filter, which is ridiculous. I kind of thinking of leaving it on there because it's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? So we finally got this one going. I had to use a jack to widen up the rear end to get this new wheel system in there. And then I had to cut spacers for the front. So the axles we got were a little bit too long. So there's a little spacer in there on each side to make sure that it fits in there. So, but she's coming along. Should be running today, hopefully. One of the big things in building the mini bike is getting that chain lined up. Okay, I use a straight edge. We got about 1/8 of an inch or so to shim that clutch out. With these shims here, you buy a bag of the correct size shims and shim the clutch out from the engine to make it nice and parallel with the sprocket.